Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 156. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
In this week's episode, well, we have another article we are going to bring to you in the first half. And it's going to debunk some myths.
Maybe.
Or, yeah. It talks kind of about something we've discussed in the past, but not really. So, that ought to be an interesting one. And in the second half this week, well, we're going to go back to the mailbox and see what is going on and, well, see if it's a new year, new trend or new year, same old, same old. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 156 in the tub. All right. Welcome back to this week's episode. And as we said, well, we're going to kick off this week's episode with a little article. Not really a little article. Again, this is something that I had seen as I try to open a beer here. I didn't time my things very well today.
I was going to say, just open the damn beer. Who cares if it's on the recording?
Yeah. It's been a little bit of a long day. You know, had some friends over today. Did a little cooking. Loaded up the new smoker.
Well, you started the cooking at midnight
yesterday,
last night.
Yeah. So, I mean, good food takes time. So, had to put the new smoker through a test. That finally the snow and ice and everything is melted here. It's still a little chilly. But boy, it handled it. I put 50 pounds of pork in that box, and there was still room. Ooh. There's so many things I could go. There's so many different ways I can go there.
That could go so many different ways.
Yeah.
So, is it safe to say that the new smoker passed the test?
Yes,
Okay.
it did. So, but enough of that. It's just more kitchen fun stuff for me to do on my free time. And so this article that we're going to discuss here in the first half, this is something that I saw a couple weeks back. And it was one of these that, for whatever reason, I guess it's Big Brother watching, it came up on a news feed on my phone one day. And I was like, huh? And of course I had to click it.
But nothing surprises me as far as that anymore.
Yeah, so I had to click it, had to look at it, and I forwarded it over to our email and said, hey, well, you know what? Maybe this is something to kind of dig into. And now the article is a little old. It's from April 2023 from Healthline. And as I said, it has parts of something we've discussed in the past, that being squirting. And we did have one, maybe two episodes we discussed it, but I think one episode I know for sure we really dug into it, as it's something that you see prevalent in the industry, you hear about. And the question is it or is it not pee? Urine. So, we discussed that. But this article discusses, it is titled, Everything You Need to Know About Female Ejaculation. So, some beliefs and thoughts are, hey, guess what? Hey, squirt is kind of an orgasm, and that's what it is. And all right. But we're going to get into this article that talks about female ejaculation, as it states at the beginning of the article. Vaginal ejaculate contains some of the same components as semen. The fluid released when squirting can contain ejaculate along with watered down urine. So this article has 17 bullet points, I believe. Yes, 17. So we're going to kind of slide through these.
Slide.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is what ejaculate helps with as we get deeper into this article. I'm on a fucking roll. That's because I've drank cheap, low alcohol beer all day.
Okay.
So, I'm even more on a roll. I haven't had the heavy stuff today.
Yes, you have.
Very freaking... I had one.
One that was almost 14%.
Yeah, but that was way early today.
Oh my gosh. And the dog decided to share it.
Yeah. Hey, All right, so here we go. First bullet point, number 1. What is female ejaculate? So do you want to read, or do you want me to? Because I haven't put my reading glasses on today.
Oh my gosh.
Check me out.
Yeah, you must have had too much to drink then. So actually it says, what is it?
What is it? Yes. So I'm assuming by the name of the title of the article, it is what is it is the it is female ejaculate.
Despite what you may have heard, you don't need a penis to ejaculate. You just need a urethra. Your urethra is the tube that allows urine to pass out of your body. Ejaculation occurs when fluid, not necessarily urine, is expelled from your urethral opening during sexual arousal or orgasm. This fluid is different from the cervical fluid that lubricates your vagina when you're turned on or otherwise wet.
Ooh. Would that be kind of like moist?
Well, yes.
Okay. So,
but
now...
technically both would make you moist.
Yes. So now...
If we're going to go there.
What we're saying here is now we have 4 different types of fluid.
Huh? 4?
4. What they're saying here, so is this ejaculate is one kind.
Right.
It comes out of the pee hole, where the pee comes from. Squirt comes out of the pee hole, which is some urine and some other stuff. And then there's another fluid that makes you moist. So now we got 4 fluids, 1 hole.
4 fluids.
Oh, it's
2 holes,
okay.
really.
Yeah, okay. All right. Number 2.
2. Is ejaculation the same as squirting?
Okay. Here we go. Is it?
Although many people use the terms interchangeably, ejaculating and squirting are different things. Is that saying boo or ooh? Squirting is the release of gushing fluid. It often happens in adult films. The fluid released during squirting is essentially watered down urine, sometimes with a bit of ejaculate in it. Comes from the bladder and exits via the urethra, the same as when you pee. Only a lot sexier.
I mean, to each their own. Some people like that's sexy too, but okay. So, it is not the same.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. Well, next question is ejaculation common? Well, that's a great one because I guess when you say that word, you think money shot. On the forehead, in the hair, on the wall. Like you see it.
Right.
Like, watch your eyes incoming. So, the answer is surprisingly so.
You need to let me read the next line.
Oh, okay.
The exact numbers are difficult to nail down.
But that's how you got to come to the final conclusion is to nail it.
Partly due to the sensitive nature of the topic. Small studies and surveys have helped researchers get a sense of just how diverse female ejaculation can be.
So, as we continue this, this is the thing as we look at this. So, female orgasm doesn't necessarily lead to ejaculation. So that's my question. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to see if we answer it farther down in here.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So it says, researchers noted that until 2011, studies incorrectly used the term female ejaculation to describe the release of any fluids during orgasm. This includes true female ejaculation as well as squirting, vaginal lubrication, coital incontinence.
I'm guessing
So
that's when you pee a
actually
little.
does mean, yes, peeing a little during sex.
Okay. I mean, that's... when you're nailing that, I mean...
Right. The researchers used the umbrella term ejaculation orgasm to describe all of these different sensations.
All right.
Prevalence of
Wow.
ejaculation orgasm may range from 4.6 to 54%. It's a big ass fucking range.
That is a wide range.
Prevalence of squirting may be around 5%.
So, that, again, that...
So, female ejaculation is different from squirting, vaginal lubrication.
Yeah.
Right.
It's different.
But that's why all the research is so...
So it seems like more research
really.
needs to be
Well,
done.
yeah.
I mean, we could sign up. I can help if people need, help with that research.
But
Yeah.
the research isn't definitive because it incorrectly combines so many things. So, 4. What exactly is ejaculate?
Okay.
In some people, female ejaculate is a thick, whitish fluid resembling very diluted milk.
Another found that the fluid was usually clear as water in most participants.
Female ejaculate contains some of the same components as semen. This includes the enzymes, prostate-specific antigen, and prostatic acid phosphatase.
Okay.
It also contains small amounts of creatinine and urea, urine's primary components.
Oh, boy.
Well,
Girls are getting more confusing every day.
Not really, just the science of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So, number 5. Now, here's where it really gets even more interesting. Because as we go back to when we discussed squirt, the Skene's gland came up. Do not get that. Guys, don't think about that. The newest baseball player either. That has nothing to do with him. So, or the female prostate. Now, that said that when we looked at that, it was, hey, that was a primary component or spot that you had to find to release squirt. Now, I guess at the same time, it does say, hey, squirt
Oh, but isn't...
contains some of this. So
I mean,
if they're saying that this is the female prostate, then if it acts the same as the male prostate, which they claim is the G spot,
which is where those two,
which is where it gets all wishy-washy
enzymes come from in the second part, or in the last part.
All right.
But yeah, basically,
so the two glands are
the G spot, right?
Yeah, located in the front wall of the vagina, surrounding the urethra. They each contain openings that can release ejaculate.
So
the Skene's glands. So there's two of them. Oh shit.
It says two glands.
Yeah, Jesus. All right. So you're like, a guy got one. Now, lady's got two. Jeez.
But that doesn't mean anything. They could be.
I mean, more. You're special. What the heck?
Located on the front wall of the vagina. Okay, you know how big these two glands probably are? With the fact that you can,
hope to find
touch them with one. I mean, seriously?
Oh, okay. Although the glands were described in detail by gynecologist Alexander Skene in 1880. Jesus. So those things have been around for a long time.
Their similarity to the prostate is a fairly recent discovery, and research is ongoing.
See, again, if we need help with any of this research, I can very much assist.
But
I got long fingers.
If you look at this, right?
Yeah.
So, ejaculate comes from these glands, or the female prostate. They're located on the front wall of the vagina surrounding the urethra.
Okay.
Okay? So, essentially,
they release right into the pee hole.
If they're saying that squirt contains some components of ejaculate and watered down urine, it makes sense because of where the two are located and they're both being stimulated at the same time.
Oh, jeez. Girls are so hard to figure out. They're so confusing. Okay.
I mean, right?
No, yeah.
That makes sense why it would be both.
Yeah. So it's one or the other.
Right.
What's behind door number one could be squirt or could be ejaculate. It depends on the way the wind blows.
So, for me, the true question would be then how come not everyone squirts?
Well, that's a great question. And some people don't know that they do until it happens, and then it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Case in point, the conversation. Our first time, when she was to me, I am sorry, I've never done that. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Number 6.
Yep.
Does female ejaculation have any benefits? I mean, is there such thing as a blue cooter?
I don't know.
I mean, guys get blue balls after so long. I mean, you get a little pain, hurt down there, like, blue cooter.
No.
Violet vagina.
I don't think so.
I'm just wondering. All right. So according to a 2013 survey, 78.8% of women and 90% of their partners said female ejaculation made their sex life better. This involved 320 women internationally. So a small study. Experts still aren't sure if ejaculation has a biological function. However, an older study suggested that the Skene's gland may release antimicrobial compounds into the urethra. These may reduce the risk of UTIs.
Right.
So your very own cranberry juice.
I guess so.
Okay. And some of these, like, this one, all right, does it affect your period and pregnancy? It's unclear if it affects any of that.
Wait. Go ahead.
So number 8. So ejaculate isn't urine. Nope. It's mostly prostate enzymes with just a hint of urea.
Mm-hmm.
However, again, the fluid released when squirting is diluted urine with a bit of ejaculate in it. So it's more or less at the end of the day. More with less and more with more, really. More with less and more. Yeah. So ejaculate isn't a lot. There isn't a lot. But squirting, as they said, could be gushing. So there's a lot more volume. Ejaculate there really isn't. And I'm sure that's where it comes down to finding out, does it occur? How many people does it happen to? Because...
But so it is in fact saying that squirting is diluted urine.
Exactly, which, like I said, in this, the last article we did said not really. So there is still a lot of
Just skip now.
stuff to know. So, and here's where I was going with the last one, because I actually saw this. Number 10, how much is released? And a source in 2014 stated that people typically release a teaspoon of fluid. So that's, I mean, that's not a little bit. That's an amount that you would see.
Right.
At the same time, as it said, some is milky colored, some's clear. It all depends on the person. So you may or may not see it. That could be the, wow, I just got more wet. Well, that could not be the other one of 4 fluids that are involved here.
Right.
That could be that mixing. You don't know. So here's one for you. Number 11. What does ejaculation feel like?
It seems to vary from person to person. For some people, it doesn't feel different from an orgasm without ejaculation. Others describe a rising warmth and tremor between their thighs. Although true ejaculation is said to occur with orgasm, some experts believe it can happen outside of orgasm through G-spot stimulation. Your level of arousal and the position or technique may also play a role in the intensity.
So, I mean, again, when we go back to the squirting and those conversations, that what is just said, a rising warmth and the tremors and the intense, that is what people describe that are squirting. That squirting is like the most intense orgasm. And it comes from the same Skene's gland.
Yeah.
So essentially, this is leading me to say, well, you're one or the other. You're able to one or the other. Your ejaculate orgasm is either ejaculating or squirting. And maybe a little of both. I don't know. Now, guys, here's your questions. This is the important stuff, too. Number 12. Does ejaculate have a taste? According to the 2014 source. Now, we are going back 10 years, so, things might have changed. But, here we are. Ejaculate tastes sweet. That's quite fitting for a fluid dubbed the nectar of the gods in ancient India. Okay. Number 13, does it have a smell? No, it does not smell like urine. In fact...
If that's what you were wondering.
Yeah. In fact, it doesn't appear to have any smell at all, other than the sweet nectar of the gods. That was my take. I just had to put that in for myself.
Is there a connection between ejaculation and the G-spot? The jury's still out on this one.
Yeah, good luck in finding that spot.
It doesn't help that the G-spot is almost as big a mystery as female ejaculation.
Yet again, here we go. The confusing world of ladies.
In fact, researchers in a 2017 study attempted to find the G-spot, only to come up empty-handed.
Wasn't there a TV show like back in the 80s about that? And they were in a little spaceship floating around somebody's body trying to find stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's because the G-spot isn't a separate spot in your vagina. It's a part of your clitoral network.
Oh, my gosh. Now we have the clitoris highway.
This means that if you stimulate your G-spot, you're actually stimulating part of your clitoris. This region can vary in location.
Oh, so for cripe's sake.
Difficult to locate. A 2021 literature review on the G-spot proposed this area shouldn't be called a spot at all.
It's a spot, but good luck finding it. It's somewhere. Yeah, it might be in there.
The researchers did conclude that it may trigger female ejaculation or vaginally induced orgasm. If you can find and stimulate this area, you may be able to ejaculate or just enjoy a new and potentially mind-blowing orgasm.
They should have capitalized the if you could find it. I mean, geez.
I think that was a given there.
Yeah. Oh, boy. All right. Is it really possible to ejaculate on command?
Really?
Okay. It isn't like riding a bike, but once you've learned what works, your chances are much higher. Getting a feel, literally, for what feels good and what doesn't can make it easier to get right down to business and ejaculate when you want. So, again, every woman's different, and what makes you go. They're saying, you find the spot inside, this, that. All right. I think for a guy, it's a little bit easier to kind of like go on command if you need to.
Sometimes.
So, yeah.
Not necessarily.
Number 16.
How can I try? Practice, and more practice.
And there is a video here of the come hither finger motion. So, as in...
Actually, what cracked me up more was that it was the finger, but the background. Look at the background.
The background is just vaginas. With a big red dot on that clit spot. All right. Self-stimulation is one of the best ways to discover what you enjoy. There's no harm in practicing with a partner. As a matter of fact, when it comes to finding and stimulating, a partner may have better luck reaching it. Yeah.
Which is actually what I was thinking when it showed that in self-stimulation, because I don't know if I feel like my arms are short and it just, yeah.
To get up and in there.
Right.
Yeah. So consider investing in a vibrator that's confirmed.
It's curved.
Jesus, I don't know what the hell I'm reading there. Yeah.
Even with the glasses on.
Yeah.
Curved to provide easier access to the front wall of your vagina.
Which they make the G-spot vibes that are kind of straight and then bulbous and at an angle. We've gotten a few of them, and
I'm not really a fan of.
Yeah, you weren't really a fan because they got the bulb on the end, and then it's a thin shaft. So essentially, there's no other.
All the times we had previously tried that was prior to
growing and expanding and learning and listening and thinking.
Prior to my surgery there, and
yeah.
So who knows?
Using a wand toy may allow you or your partner to explore farther back than you can with your fingers alone.
So I think that's by wand toy. That means more like what you were talking about.
Yeah, when it says wand, I'm immediately thinking. And
I did it first, and then when I thought about it, and you were just talking about the bulb with the thin. Yes, I think that's what it's.
All right.
It's not all about the G-spot though. The right clitoral and even vaginal stimulation may also make you ejaculate.
See, now we're adding like 3 different things in there. Jeez. We'll get there. See, it says practice though, so that just means you gotta keep practicing. Here, ding, 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 ding. Oh, here we go.
Key is to relax, enjoy the experience, and try different techniques until you find what works.
That's it. And that first one, I think relax. I know from your end, you get frustrated at times. Like, I just want to come. I just want to have an orgasm. And the more you get frustrated and you're not relaxed, the more it's not going to happen. So it's not going to happen immediately. And I think that's the big thing with relax. Like, just let it go. Enjoy the road of getting there. And don't think it's going to happen immediately.
Right.
All right.
What if I can't?
Here we go. Okay.
There's a whole lot of fun to be had in trying, but try not to become so fixated on female ejaculation that it takes away from your pleasure.
Man,
you
holy
may
shit,
just
check
need
me
to
out.
give it time, and you can have a fulfilling sex life regardless of whether you can ejaculate or whether you ejaculate. What matters most is that you find something you do enjoy and explore it in a way that's comfortable for you.
Boy, that was like ESP. I was like I foresaw that, and I didn't read that part. All right, the bottom line. Bottom.
Remember that in sex, just as in life, it's about the journey, not the destination. Some people ejaculate, some don't. Either way, it's important to enjoy the ride.
All right, so some interesting conversation here. Wow. Other things to think about?
Well, and I think for me, the reason we were never able to find that before may have been other anatomical issues that were going on.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Time will tell. Practice makes perfect.
Or maybe I just figured out other things that worked and just...
Yeah, and then just said,
screw it.
Exactly. Literally.
All right.
So with that...
Little break?
Yep, we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back, and we are going to hop into the mailbox to wrap up this week's episode.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your backstage pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right. Welcome back again. And now it's time.
Oh my God!
You've got mail.
You bastards!
Hop in the mailbox.
Hop?
Slide into the mailbox.
Okay.
So, as we look here, there are 2 of them. That's not too bad since last time we were there. In about a month. It's been 2.
Actually, is there one there that looks like it wasn't even open?
Yeah, this is... there's 3, technically. So, this is the same. We've talked about this one for probably the last 5 times we were there. And it's literally 2 words. 3 words. Nothing of anything. And again, it was It just says very sexy woman.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we've discussed this one because that's what it's always been.
Just short and pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. Sexy ass. Very sexy woman. Hot ass. Hi. Okay. So, we have two.
Okay.
This first one is
Goodness gracious.
pretty long. And it was interesting. Like, I pulled it up. I honestly didn't really read all of it. And I was like, ooh, geez. All right, we're going to set this off to the side, and we'll kind of dig into this as we get so much. So,
Really?
Mrs., would you like to read this?
Oh, goodness gracious. Hello. I saw your profile, and since I work in city area regularly, a few weekends a month, and can host, I wanted to send a note of introduction. I am a STD-free, tested regularly, single, suit and tie, educated businessman type by day. I am a sane, no drama, discreet gentleman who's clean, disease-free, open-minded, respectful, creative, and easygoing. I am not pushy and tend to be intuitive in my approach, as I have been involved in the lifestyle for a while and understand the dynamics and etiquette. I treat people with respect. I enjoy meeting the type of people who I can be friendly with in or out of the bedroom. I appreciate all types of activities, including golf, boats. Oh yeah, we're talking sex here. So more to the point, erotic massage, extended foreplay, male, female, male, and hot wife play. Also, I am not camera shy, so if you're into pics and video, that is fine with me. Also, I like to watch and be watched. I enjoy joining attractive, drama-free couples for adult fun, be it mild or wild. As they say, with age comes wisdom. Therefore, if you are gracious enough to invite me to join you, I understand that the two of you are a couple, and I am there to help you fulfill whatever fantasies you may have. If my approach is of interest, I would welcome the opportunity to discuss.
And signed it with a name and left a kick.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like.
So, and wow, the kick, haven't done that in a while.
No, but that was a bit.
That was
much.
It was a lot, but I will just say, so I need to come to this page. So, yes, he does live a decent distance away.
Right.
He is considerably older. But as I go through, what I see is, all right, to start off, STD free, tested regularly. So that's like, okay, we appreciate that. That is important. So tested regularly, do you have a lot of, when you travel, are you hooking up a lot? Again, not an issue.
No. But
this is who I am. I'm a businessman. There was a lot in there for the first introduction.
And actually to say I'm not pushy and tend to be intuitive in my approach. But at the same time, if you read the profile.
Oh, it does still say, yeah, we're not looking or interested in single men.
Right.
At this time. So, yes. All right. That's strike there. You have to, if you're going to throw out your bait, hate to use that word, it just sounds kind of freaking shitty, but at least you do it extremely professional. Yes, what I see is there is no reference to anything that our profile says.
Right.
what we're into, to say, hey, I'm not camera shy. So if you want pictures or videos, well, that is a little much.
Mm-hmm.
If we came out and said, hey, you know what? Yeah, we're looking for, OnlyFans creators or this or that, whatever, then that's a different story to put on there. That's the case. As well, erotic massage, foreplay, male, female, and hot wife play. Well, we're not a hot wife couple.
Right.
That's not something we're into. So, if you're throwing that out, I'm not going to mention that because, well, nowhere, anywhere in our profile ever does it mention anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, it's
a lot.
It's a lot. It's actually well written.
It is.
With a lot.
It's still a lot, though.
But yes, it is. Very interesting. Like I said, I was.
It's not a note of introduction. It's a.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, it's essentially, hey, please check out my profile. Here's all my information. So yeah, we could split hairs and freaking beat this one up and beat that up and this and there are a few things definitely that I'm like, didn't need to be put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like I said, some of the things that are mentioned, well, that's not what we're into. If you read the profile and saw it, you'd know we weren't, so you wouldn't need to say it. But, and it and we've had the conversation, and, we ain't getting younger. We have kind of that top, age. And this is definitely pushing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, that would be kind of the only other thing. And we do have age range listed.
Right.
And where this gentleman is
close.
Quite a few years above that.
Yeah.
Quite a few years above that. So, but again, hey, for the first of the new year, I'm not going to say it's the same old.
No, it's better than most that we get.
Yes, it definitely is.
But it definitely could have been
condensed.
Pared down a little bit.
Yes. So, the last one. This one isn't as long.
Yeah, but there's a lot in each sentence.
Yeah, there's...
And it doesn't even,
there's no name, there's no hello.
Anything.
Yeah, there's no salutation or anything. So...
Confident, fit, and adventurous single male looking to connect with open-minded couples who enjoy exciting experiences. I bring great energy, respect, and a passion for shared pleasure. Whether it's playful conversation or unforgettable nights, let's explore the possibilities together. Discreet, trauma-free, and ready for adventure. Are you?
That sounds like an escort ad.
It really does.
I mean, that's just kind of what comes up to me. That sounds like...
You said comes.
Yeah, comes up. It sounds like an escort ad you'd find in the back of a regional freaking city paper or an old magazine back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Or a phone sex advertisement.
It sounds more like a personal ad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and essentially, this is a swinger site, so it's a personal ad. But yeah, I mean, Craigslist misconnections. Just not...
a little greeting would have at least been nice.
Yeah, hi, how are you? Yeah, anything like that. And I'm going to go back and look at the other page, too, to see if he pops up as viewed us. And I don't see it, which is very, very interesting.
Go back to again?
Yeah, it would have been up here. And it is not here. So we're going to have to go this way and do this. I don't know why it wouldn't come up because there is a picture there. So we're going to search this name, search by name, and let's see if this comes up.
You switched letters?
Yeah, I know. And survey says right here, 10 miles away. Oh, interesting. So, yeah. Something tells me I know this person. And I kind of thought about that at the beginning when I first saw the name. Just look at the screen name. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. And he's a personal friend.
It's not clicking. Sorry.
Okay. We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah,
So,
obviously. I mean, but I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, the height
Yeah.
and the weight?
Yeah, he's a gym guy. Spends a lot of time at the gym. So, I mean, that one.
Did this person come up in a previous episode?
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah, maybe he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, not too long ago either. Now you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now you know exactly who that is.
I got it.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. So, I mean.
And my head's going, fucking hell.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I think so. I really, 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 really think that's who that is. So, okay. We went from one extreme to the next in those. You know,
Oh, Lord.
yeah. All right, so here we are.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, that's the end of the mailbox for this week.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Go from talking about female ejaculation and squirting to, oh, shit, we know that person.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, and you're going to cross those people, but you know,
Oh, yeah, but it's still.
this is one that I've had. Knows the show and everything about it. So, it knows we are lifestyle. But with that, we're going to close the mailbox up.
Yep, please do.
And we're not going to put the flag up to send any mail back out at all.
Sorry, the thoughts going through my head right now. I was like, whew.
So, we're into February.
How long till Chicago Exotica?
Yep, April is right around the corner. That was kind of just our next little plug here. Our room is reserved for Exotica in Chicago. They opened up the room blocks at the host hotel this past week. So we will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, April 11th, 12th, and 13th. That is the weekend prior to Easter. It's early this year as far as Exotica. So definitely looking forward to that. I've already been in touch with quite a few people regarding that weekend. Some things in the works, some things that'll be happening and going down there. So looking forward to that. Again, if you have not been to an Exotica and you listen to this show and it's something that you would be interested in, by all means, we would tell you, check it out. If you're close to that area and able to get out there, Chicago is a great show. It's a good area. There's a lot to do outside of the show on the off hours when it's not going. It is Friday from 5 to 11, Saturday from 2 to 10, and Sunday from 1 to 5. So, again, we'll get out there a little bit later on Friday. We'll be around Friday, Saturday on the floor all day, Sunday on the floor most of the day, and then head back home. It's about 8 hours from us here in Pittsburgh, so not a terrible drive. But, again, it's a great show. They do a great job out there. Because after that, then you're waiting until October to get to Jersey, unless you want to go to Miami. Yep, and we ain't going there.
Nope.
So, again, April 11th through the 13th at the Jacob Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. So, says Chicago, a little bit outside of the city. So, good enough because you're outside of the craziness. But if you want to go to Chicago, you can. We've never even bothered going into town.
No.
Because there's enough to do right there at the convention. Mm-hmm. And with that, well,
yes.
I think this week's over. Call it a wrap.
Technically, this week is just starting, but
yeah,
this episode
is a wrap. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What's the OnlyFans? There's 2 of them.
There are.
Did you? Yeah, I remember that one. There's 2 of them. So there is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Is Berg Couple for Fun, but then,
yes,
Mrs. Has her own.
That's right.
Oh, and that is
Mrs. Berg.
All right. Mm-hmm. So you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inourtub.com.
Right.
Our website is inourtub.com.
Mm-hmm. Catch us on Free Swap or
Full.
Yeah, full Free Swap. Full Swap Radio. See, you asked me if I remember my lines.
Free for all swap. I mean, hey.
On Full Swap Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias that's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time.
We'll keep the lights on in the tub warm for you.